why they sometimes call it the Sunbelt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sunbelt Conference Championship game. Welcome to the home field of the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, Brooks Stadium, as we'll see a team from the Sunbelt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hearnstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Chanticleers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back, it's Morris. Quick throw over the middle. Caught, he's wide open, look out. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
And the Chanticleers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Go give it to the running back. Fights through the tackle. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6. The Chanticleers come to the line with first and goal.
And that's another Chanticleer.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move now. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Chanticleers. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So South Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the Chanticleers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The defense backed up against their own end zone.
And that's another shot to clear.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. To throw, it's Morris. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Going to throw for it on third and goal. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. He's at the 50. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up, Kurt.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff. And to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a run. Running back's got him. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Dropping back. It's Morris. It's a quick grab. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. So that explosive highlight play taken off the board because of the penalty. Offense is going to have to bounce back from that one. Ouch. Returner decides to fair catch this. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. They're going to run it here. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. For the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Jaguars will have to kick this away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Running back with the football. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Looking to pass, it's Morris. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The back's got it. He's got the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Chanticleers line up on 1st and 10 now.
And that's another Chanticleer.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop them at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he can't make the catch across the middle. That'll bring up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Jaguars looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quick spin on the run. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Wideouts now clustered. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Jaguars are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Woods. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back. It's Morris. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Keeping it on the ground here. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the first half. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Sunbelt Championship. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Sunbelt Championship.
And the Chanticleers will kick this deep to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And the Jaguars will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Jet sweep call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Jaguars bring their punt team onto the field. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Morris. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Keeps it on the draw. He's past the marker and still going. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way. That hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the flag. It's offensive PI. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Tucker. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made in space. Look out. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun now, there's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Second down play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Morris. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Chanticleers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Jaguars hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on this screen play. First down here for this offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Jaguars will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Empty set now, 5 wide. To throw, it's Morris. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
And that's another shot to clear. That's the end.
Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw. The catch is made. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here's the second down play.
Brings up second down.
Solid tackle, able to get him down. Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Jaguars come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That's caught. It's Woods. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Jaguars have first and 10 here.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back. You're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Tucker. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And the Chanticleers will try to keep this drive moving. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. He's got it with room to run. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Another shot to clear.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags with the throw. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
And that's another shot to clear.
Looking to pass. It's Morris. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Slides to avoid the big hit. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Today's game, offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Woods. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Woods. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Jaguars will crank up the tempo. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Wow, what a play. What a rocket for an arm he has.
That's unbelievable to watch a guy put the ball that far into the air. You're thinking it's got no chance to be answered, and boom, a touchdown.
And now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.